How's it going, YouTube? My name is NoAF, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some Dragon Link combos. But unlike last time where I didn't show many Destrudo focused combos, because that's the main thing that changed about this, and so I'm going to be showing you guys. As you can also see, my deck has also changed, so we're going to be covering that as well. I wanted to make a bit more competitive and just a bit stronger Dragon Link in my opinion, so I'm running one Callblade Grave because we can, 2 Crossout because I don't know about playing the third one honestly. I think this is pretty solid. I just don't want to see too many. I think 2's fine. Then I play Ash and, you know, play these for Crossout targets basically, as well as just good cards. But I just don't want to break with them. I want to see mostly my combo pieces. So I think this is just correct. And everything else is pretty much generic. You know, 3 Noctovision, 3 Quick Launch. Yeah, it's pretty much very generic stuff here. And I think with all that being said, we should move on to the combos. So in my previous video, I showed a lot of combos with Black Metal Dragon because in my opinion that is the best starter for Dragon Link. However, if you have a hand like Star Liege and Absorouter in your hand, you might want to do something like this because this is still very strong. And you also play the Seyfert as another starter because it's just a really good card. So I'll show you the line here. Basically Seyfert, pitch the Absorouter, and then you add Noctovision. Very important that you add Noctovision if you don't already have it in your hand. Otherwise, you can add any card you think would be useful, or you could pitch a level 4 and add something. And you could also do this line similar to if you have Destrudo in your hand, you can just pitch it out because you're gonna send out. If you have Destrudo, you're gonna send it, and then you're gonna send out Absorouter with Dragon Ravine. But yeah, this combo is pretty solid here. Making sure our Striker Dragon goes through here. Get our Romulus to go through here. Pretty same old. And yeah, that's pretty much our board. We end on Tidying, Borderland, and Savage. I think this is a pretty solid combo because, you know, you end pretty solidly here. And yeah, you know, 2 negates and 1 bounce, which is very strong. You can always get the bounce from Borderland, or if you're afraid of Boral Savage being destroyed, you can just bounce it to your extra deck so you can use it again, which is a very good thing you can do. This next combo is literally the same as last time, except we have Destrudo in our hand. So like I talked about, this is going to be our line here. You know, pitch Destrudo, add Nocta. Because Destrudo is level 7 after all. And yeah, there you go. This next combo is pretty much your standard combo, I think. It's when you see Rocket Tracer, any other rocket, literally this could be Quick Launch, and any other rocket like Rocket Caliber and whatnot, and this could be any extender. But this is the best extender in my opinion. Let's just get into this combo. So we normal summon Black Dragon, make sure this goes through, chain block, you know. Something I really like about Black Metal is that you can chain block here. There we go. Dump our Destrudo. The main reason why we dumped our Destrudo instead of dumping out our Absorouter is because we already had 2 rockets in hand. And so we can really afford the Destrudo. However, if you don't already have 2 rockets in hand, or you're afraid you can't really make a combo with Destrudo, then you would just send Absorouter, add an Absorouter. But yeah, let's continue the place and see and show you the end board. Again, pretty much similar play as last time. And then you see here we went into shooting Riser Dragon. And so now we're gonna go send a 1 off of his effect, turning him to a level 6. Something to note about it is that his effect is essentially a lingering effect. So even if it's negated, his level will stay reduced. So which is extremely important. And you see, because we did a Borderland Dragon targeting the Riser and negating its effect, special summoning out the Silver Rocket, so we didn't have to negate the Rocket Tracer. So this way we can get into our Baron de Fleur, because he'll turn himself into a 6, and he is a tuner, and this is a level 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10, which is Baron de Fleur. And then Rocket Tracer popping the field spell, grabbing your recharger, going to Savage. Now this board is really solid. Like, you're getting 3 negates, which is just really good, in my opinion. And the fact that Baron is a really strong card, just for the fact of its first effect and its ability during the standby phase, which is really nice, because you can just return to the extra deck, and you can do just so many good plays with it. And so yeah, let's get on to the next combo. This combo is similar to the last combo I showed you, except for the fact of the end board. Now you might be thinking, what other level 10 would we go into? Maybe we're not going to go into a level 10. And so, for example, if you don't really have the money to get Baron de Fleur, you can go with this combo, which is pretty strong still. You're still ending on multiple negates, just not as strong negates. Well, you're just ending on a card different than Baron, and now I'll keep that as a surprise. So again, we started out literally the same. Not much going on here in terms of difference. There's our Destrudo, get our boot sector. Alright, so here, instead of ending on Baron or doing the Shooting Riser play, we went into Dawn Dragster, which is not as good, but it's still pretty strong. It has it's a spell trap negate, and yeah, pretty good. It's a great card. This next combo has less negates. However, in my opinion, it is still equally as strong, because you will see what card we're going to end on instead. So now we're going to do this play, and now we're going to use this effect, sending 2, right? So he's turning into level 5, and then we're going to target him and special summon this. So we have a level 8 or a level 9 set up. We went into Shen Shen. This card is amazing. It's very strong. Like, most decks will get hurt because of this. Except Thunder. For example, this card is almost an instant win, just because of the banish effect. And it also, if it gets destroyed, it comes back during your next turn, which is just great. So it's a very good card. And the fact that it's generic and Dragonlink gets to use it is amazing. And we don't just end on this. We ended this on Savage. And we have Borderland. Like, what else do we really need in this combo? Again, you don't really want to go into Shen Shen if you're facing decks like Fluwandereeze and Grand Maju. However, that's just the select few, and you can always just go to Baron instead, or just sit on Dawn Dragster, which is still pretty strong. In this combo, I'll show you guys how you can end on a similar board as the last combo without Noctovision and just, you know, any extender. That's what kind of like Quick Launch is showing here. And of course, any dead card for the discards, right? Again, it's nothing like a 20 card hand or anything. It's 5 cards, it's simple, it's good. So yeah, pretty much the same end board. We got our Borderland, our Savage, and our Shen. Of course, this can be Baron. You can do the same thing, the exact same combo with Baron. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next combo. In this combo, I'll show you guys how you can do Borderland plus Baron with just this 3-card combo. And well, let's get into it. So yeah, you know, starting off with our combo here, getting our Red Eyes plus Boot Sector. You get our quick launches out. Here, we could have discarded any random cards so you didn't have to discard the Boot Sector. But we did because we just had no other cards in our hand. I'd rather discard an Ash or a Veiler because this card's comeback potential is insane. Like the follow-up plays with Boot Sector, it is amazing. This is a very scary card. And so yeah, let's continue here. And yeah, there you go. With this combo, you need to see Black Metal Dragon, Rocket Tracer, and Absorouter. Or any rocket for this matter. It doesn't have to be Rocket Tracer because you have the Absorouter in hand, so this could be any other level 4 rocket. So yeah, starting off our combo is the same here. And there you go, we have Borderland Shen. I feel like this is a pretty good combo, and you're going to be putting on Shen a lot, especially turn 1, because it is just such a good card. Like, this card alone is almost auto-win against many decks. With all that being said, I think this Dragon Link deck is really strong, especially with this Destrudo. And yeah, this testing with it has been kind of insane. The amount of wins you're gonna get just because of Shen is just it enough. Like, Shen Borderland is almost game for like almost every scenario. And in terms of going second, you can mess around with Yazi and Mermer. And same thing with going first, because you can pop Yazi. And because of Yazi's effect, since it gets popped, you can special summon Mermer. But I just don't want to invest too much in the extra deck here. But you could definitely mess around it. It might be some really fun spice you can do. You could throw into your dragon deck. But just note you're going to be playing Mermer, and Mermer does have a tendency to break itself, even if you play it at 1. But yeah, I think this is a pretty solid Dragon Link deck, and going into any format, and going into this coming format, I think it's going to be pretty solid. Definitely easily a tier 1 deck in my opinion. One of the main reasons I didn't use Hulk is because I don't really want to invest too much in the main deck for Hulk. Just because of its ability to bring back a level 3 or lower. I didn't want to put it in 001 and like work around that, try to use cards like that. I just didn't really see a point into doing that. And so I think these combos alone kind of like make up for the fact I'm not playing Hulk, because these combos are really solid still. Like, you don't really need Hulk at all. And if Hulk eventually gets banned for whatever reason, you could still play this deck. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe, as it really does help the channel. And it's literally free, and if you change your mind later, you can always unsubscribe. And with all that being said, I really hope you guys learned something from this video. And yeah, just please remember to like the video so I know you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.